Hey friend, I am coming to you here from what I have affectionately dubbed my YouTube corner. This is in my office, in my house. My two dogs are here with me, so you might hear them wrestling around in the corners, but I wanted to talk to you today about something that is very important for anyone like you who is planning to design or have built a website in the coming soon future. Funny way to say that. Near future is a better way to say that. So there are 5 things that I recommend doing to get yourself ready for your upcoming website design project. And I'm going to talk a little bit about those 5 things today and give you a little bit of insight in how you can best be preparing yourself to take on the undertaking that is getting a new website built. So the first thing that you're going to want to do when you are looking to design a new website is gather design inspiration. And design inspiration is important whether you are DIYing your website, whether an expert's doing it for you, or whether a template is being used in order to create your website. And design inspiration is important, obviously, for the literal design of the website, but it also will give you insight into the type of messaging that you want to put out there and the type of images that you're going to need to fill up your website with your own personality. So that takes me right into number 2, which is going to be get a professional photo shoot done. And there is a caveat to this, that being that not everyone can afford or has the luxury of having a photographer that they know and trust. So the option, if that is the case, would be to invest in quality styled stock photos that really represent you and the brand that you've built. But back to professional photos, I can't recommend this enough for your new website design project. And professional photos are so important for your new website because that is how you are going to pack your website with your personality and show your potential clients what it's like to work with you. And there are all kinds of photos that you want to get for your website, and I will save that list for another day. I'm sure I could do 5 to 10 important types of photos that you need for your website. So I will save that for another video, and I will move on to another aspect that is going to pack your website with your personality, and that is your brand voice. So when you are creating a website, one of the most important things is going to be the actual written content or copy that is on your website. And this is so important because people get to know you and book your services through written content, through that website copy. And so you can invest in a copywriter. That's a great option, but I don't necessarily recommend that because a lot of people have everything they need within themselves, and you're going to get the most authentic voice by writing your website copy yourself. So focusing on your brand voice and finding clarity in your messaging is the number 3 thing that you can do to be preparing for your upcoming website design. And this can look like all sorts of things, like taking note of the types of punctuation that you use, whether or not you use emojis on a regular basis. Are you to the point and blunt, or are you a bit softer spoken? Those are all things that you will want to note in order to create compelling copy for your new website. The number 4 thing that you need to do to prepare for your new website design is get clear on your service offerings. And if this means that you get really clear on one service because that's the amount of time and effort that you have to put into it, it would be way better to have one very clear service as a focus on your website, as opposed to having 3 half-assed services that you don't really have clear messaging and you don't really know who you're talking to or what you're offering. So you want to get very, very clear on exactly what solution you provide for your ideal clients. And that is going to give you the edge and bring out the unique selling proposition that you have in order to assure that when someone lands on your website and they connect with you, that they move forward to booking those services. And the last thing that is extremely important for preparing for your upcoming website design is getting clear on your client journey. And this is important because we need to know where we are sending people from your website or from the homepage. And so this could look like booking a call. It could look like joining your email list. It could look like following your Facebook group or on your Instagram account. And it could also look like directly booking your services. So thinking about where your client is coming from, where you are meeting them, and how your services fit in is going to allow you to come up with those calls to action that are compelling for your potential clients, website visitors to take the next action with you and your business. And I have just listed off 5 things that you can be doing to prepare for your upcoming website design. But if that feels overwhelming to you, I want to let you in on my newest offer that is going to be coming out by the time you get this email, it will be 2 weeks until we start. And what I will be doing is what I am affectionately at this point calling a website building workshop. If anyone has any creative name options, please send them my way. But I am calling this a website building workshop. And what it is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on March 31st, we are going to meet in an intimate group setting, and you, along with 4 other multi-passionate, tech-savvy creative entrepreneurs, are going to DIY your website with my expert support. So I know that as someone who is savvy and as someone who has built your website yourself, you really want to do as much of the marketing and business building that you can with your own 2 hands. And you don't mind getting your hands dirty, and you know that you need a website to feel confident in your online presence. And what I know is that even though you are all of those things, you are not a web designer, and you likely don't have aspirations of being one. But what you do want is to know exactly what's going on the back end of your website so that you can appropriately manage it on your own. And you've looked at the other templates that are out there. Of course, there's Squarespace, there's Wix, there's Showit, but you've heard such good things about WordPress. You know that it's robust, and you've really been biding your time until you have either the time or the investment money to get that WordPress website that's going to grow with your business and give you the functionality and the robustness to follow you along your business path. And that's exactly what a WordPress website does. And I am offering this website building workshop to fill the gap in the market where entrepreneurs like you don't have the ability to DIY your website all on your own, but you still want to know how it works. And so again, we will be meeting on March 31st. It's a 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And trust me, there will be plenty of breaks. There will be plenty of fun. There will be plenty of time for questions and answers and getting to know one another and the other entrepreneurs in the room. But this is going to be a dedicated day so that you can stop worrying about your lack of confidence in sending people to your website, that whether it currently exists or whether you don't even have one at all, we're going to get rid of that. And we are going to build a WordPress website with an exclusive template that I have created to be a strategic website that will include all of the necessary parts that your website needs to attract and convert your ideal clients. And there's going to be tons of bonus materials. I'm going to teach you how to find hosting and purchase a domain name, how to create an email address at that domain name, also how to manage your website once it's live, because we all know that WordPress websites are living creatures that take ongoing maintenance. So you're going to get everything you need from me on this DIY website building workshop day, and we are going to work together to create that website that you've been dreaming of. I have dropped a little bit more information about this in the comments or in the description of this video. So if there are any questions that you have, you can watch those videos or you can reach out to me directly. You can always reach me. I'm hello@wandersoulco.com, and we can absolutely have a conversation about whether or not this is the right fit for your business. I can't wait to hear from you. I can't wait to have you book this service with me, and I can't wait to see where we take this from here.